Hello everyone, my name is Nasreen, and in today's class we are going to start SQL joins. We are going to first see what is the meaning of join, and we are going to cover the first one, that is the inner join. So let's start with the introduction of it. So joins are SQL tools that allow us to construct a relationship between objects. Okay, now for this what we can do, what is this used for? It is basically used for to make a relationship between tables, we can say. By object we mean table. Okay, now how can we join two tables or more than two tables? So for that we need to find something common in them. Okay, so let me write it down. We must find a related column, or we can say a column that is sharing same kind of information, the data type and the kind of values that are going to match in different tables, so that we can relate on that basis. From the two tables or multiple tables also, if you have to join more than two, that contains same type of data, we can say that contains same type of data. Okay, now there are different type of joins, like inner join, left join, right join, full outer join, cross join, self join. Okay, we are going to cover each one of them, but in this class we will see inner join. Okay, so let's see what is the meaning of inner join. Let me first give the heading, and I'm going to make a small diagram here so that we can understand well. So let's say we have two tables. Okay, and this one, A and B, I will name them A and B. Okay, now we have something common that is present in both of these tables, and now we want to join. Okay, so what inner join will help us with, that it is help us to find that common thing which is present in both of these tables. Okay, now let me use a lighter color so that we can see this properly. Okay, so if we have two different tables, what is going to happen? Inner join will help us to find those details that are common in both the tables. Okay, that are common in both the tables. Okay, so this is how inner join helps us. So now let's try to understand the syntax of this, because now we know that what is inner join, but how to write it. Let's try to see. I will erase these circles, or we can say diagrams here. So for this, what we write down select table 1. Let's say we have two tables. Okay, let's say we have two tables. Okay, let me make this also so that we can relate as well what we are talking about. And let me put names inside. So this one is table 1. Table 1, and this one is table 2. And there is a column that is common in both of these. Okay, let's say there is one column that is called as column name, which is common in both of these tables. Okay, and now we have to join on the basis of this common column. So let's see what is the way of writing sentence. So we'll be writing select table 1 dot column name or names. Why? Let's say that you have 5 columns in this table and you have 3 columns in this table. out of which this one column from this table and this one column from this table is similar. Okay, so it's not like you are going to select all those 5 columns, right? You will select few, like you will select, if you want to select 2, you want to select 3, right? So from table 1, I want to select this certain column. So we have to mention, like from table 1, I want to select this. If you want to select all, in that case, you have to write table 1 dot star. Star means all. Okay, but you have to give the reference from which table you want to select. It is very important. Okay, if you're not going to mention, you will get error. Now, so like this, when we select the required columns that we need from table 1, we go to the next table. Like from the next table, what columns you want to select, if you want to select. So we'll be writing table 2 and name of those columns. And then we write from table 1 and join table 2. Okay, so I want to select this column from table 1, which is joined with table 2 on the basis of table 1 dot column name is equal to table 2 dot column name. That means on the basis of this column, which is same in both of these tables, I'm joining these two tables using join. Okay, now one important thing here is when we have to use inner join, you can either write join or you can write the whole inner join. The meaning is same. Okay, inner join is equal to join only. Okay, whatever you write, the meaning will not change. So this is what we have done. This is how we write select those columns that you want to select from table 1 and table 2 from table 1, which is inner joining with table 2 on the basis of column which is same in both of these tables. Okay, so this is the syntax part. Hope this is clear. Now, but sometimes what happens, the problem is, let's say I have to select all the 5 columns from this table and all the 3 tables. Let's say there are 6 columns, I want to select 5. There are 4 columns, I want to select 3. So what I will do, I will be writing the name of the table, then that column. Again name of table, again that column. So every time we have to write down the name of the table, and let's say the name of the table is really big. So we have to keep on doing that, and that can be a problem sometimes. Okay. So what we do, we use the help of alias. We know what is an alias. So alias helps us to give a nickname to a table, or you can say to a column, right? So how we can write? So, or we can follow this also. So let me write down all, and we can write down select. So what I will do, I will give this table 1 alias as T1, and the alias for table 2 is T2. So what I will write, select T1 dot all those columns that you want to select from column table 1. Same thing we are going to write. It's just that now we will be using alias. Table 2 column names from table 1 T1. Now here you have to mention and see, when we use join and when we give alias to table, we do not write as. Okay, it's not like about join, but when we do alias to tables, we do not use as. You might have seen when we give alias to columns, we have to use as. Okay, like column as this. But for table, we do not have to write that. Okay, and then repeat the same thing, that is join table to T2 on T1 dot column name is equal to T2 dot column name. Okay, so this is how we can reduce some work, we can say, because if we have to select multiple columns, then we can give alias to the table and we will be using that for selecting the columns. Okay, so this is what the inner join is, and this is how we write the syntax of this. Now, we are going to do what? We are going to see the practical implementation of inner join now. Okay, in workbench. So let's start. Okay, see, I have done some work here already. It's not that tough, it is very simple. And I am going to put this code also in GitHub. You can download it from there. It's not tough. I just have done what? I just have made two tables. You know, if you remember, if you have watched the previous video, I did some mistake with the duplicated table. I duplicated the whole data one more time. So what I did, I just made another one with a nicer way. So in this, what I have done, I have made two more tables. You can see one is departments duplicate and second is department manager duplicate. Okay, as you can see, I've created two more tables. One is departments duplicate and department manager duplicate. Here I have created it, and what I have done, I have copied all the details from the departments table inside departments duplicate, and I have inserted extra data also. Like I will mention this public relation without any department ID, and here I have deleted the detail of this department too, and here I have inserted these department ID without department name. Now let me show you. See, I'm not focusing much on this because we have already seen how to do these kind of things. If you have not watched the previous video, please go through that. You will easily understand. Okay, because we are learning about joins, I'll be focusing more on joins. But still, let me show you the table structure. So this is how it is looking like. Let me order it. Order by department number. Okay, see, the first one is null because it is not with any department number. Then we have all other department with their department name, and the last two is again null because there is no department name. So this is how I made this table. Okay. Now moving ahead, let's talk about the next one that I have made. That is department manager duplicate. It's the duplicate of department manager. As you can see here, we have this table, department manager. I've duplicated that. So in that, what I have done, I've created these four columns, employee number, department number from the to date. And I've copied all the data from department manager duplicate and inserted few more data. Okay. And deleted this one because I want some null values. So yeah, that is why I've done it. Now let me show you the structure of this. So we have all of these records here present, and these we have inserted. Okay, as you can see, the department ID. Okay, they are matching. So these four we have inserted, and yeah. So now what we are going to do, we are going to join these two tables, department duplicate and department manager duplicate. Let me refresh so that it will be visible here also. Yeah, it is visible. Now, what is the common thing between these two? The common is department number. Let me show you. Department number is common. Now let me show you one more thing. We have to see very much in detail how this is going to happen. So first let me show you how many records we have in department duplicates. Where is that? Here it is. So in this we have 11 records. Okay, with one null. Okay, we have 11 records. Do we have 11? Yeah, we have 11 as you can see because we do not have department 2. Okay, we do not have department 2. So in total we have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, we have 11 records. Now let's see what is the number of rows or records we can say in this table. It is 26. We know that, but let me show you again. So yeah, it is 26. As you can see, 26 rows returned. Okay, so now we are going to use inner join to join these two tables and find out the common records on the basis of department number column. Okay, so how will we are going to write down that? So for that I will be writing, let me increase the size. I'm sorry, the size was really less. Do not worry about the code. I will put it in GitHub and put it in description. Also the link, you can go and check it from there. So I will write select. Now, the important thing is what are the columns we have to select. So, you know, in that we have department number and department name, but in this we have employee number, department number from date to date. So let's select employee number, then department name. Okay, let's select these two only. Now, employee number is present in department manager duplicate. Department name is present in which table, like department's duplicate. And the common table is department number. So I'll be selecting that also. Okay. Now, from what? From, let me copy the name of the table, which is department's duplicate. Now, I will put alias here, department duplicate. Let's see, DP. Okay. And now, department name is present in DP only. So I'll be writing DP dot. Because we have to mention from which table we want to extract this, which data. It is very important. You will see it later when you're going to work on your own. You will see how important it is to mention. Now, department number. Okay, now what I will do, I will mention that I want to join this with department manager duplicate DM. So here I will be mentioning DM. Okay. Now here, let's say I will take DM only. Okay. On what? On department DP dot department number is equal to DM dot department number. Okay. Now let me execute this query and let's see what we are going to get in return. So we get 20 rows in return. Okay, as you can see, we get 20 rows. Why we get this? Let's try to understand. Let me order it. Order by department number. You have to mention here also. By what? DM dot department number. Okay. So see, we have 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, and let's see the other ones. So we will understand why we are getting this, like why the records are repeated. Okay. So for that, we will be continuously switching between the tables and try to understand. So let's see. So first of all, I will show you the department duplicates table. See, we have this department 1, department 3. In this, all the departments are unique. And we do not have department 2 here, so department 2 detail will not be present. Okay, remember this, department 2 details will not be present. From department 1 till department 11 without department 2. Now let me show you the department duplicate manager. In this, it is very important. If you see, every department is repeating. 2 is repeating 2 times, 3 is repeating 2 times, 4 is repeating 4 times, 5 is repeating 2 times, just like that. And what I mentioned that I want to select department number from the which table? From, let me show you. I mentioned that I want to select department number from this DM. What is this DM? DM is department manager duplicate. So it selected those details which were present, those departments that were present in department duplicate also. Okay, and in this also. So the number is going to be represented like this, but only those that were present in department duplicate also. And in that, 2 were not present. Okay, 2 were not present in that. So department 2 will not be included. Okay. Now see what is next is happening here. So we have this, and now see, we have till 9 only. So see, let me show you. So department 2 is containing 2 records. In this we have 26 records. Department 2 is containing 2 records. 26 minus 2 is 24 already. Okay, so but we get 20 records in common. Now see, we do not have department 10 and 11. Okay, so we are missing 4 more records. Okay, like why? See, let me show you. If you are going to count this from 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See, so we get 20. So 20 department number is present in this, which are common to the department number which is present in department's duplicate. That is why in return, when we did the inner join, we get 20 records. Okay, we get 20 records. Okay, I hope you are getting this. So this is how inner join works. It is going to join those columns which are common in the multiple tables, 2 tables or 3 tables. Okay, so this is how we use this. Yeah, so yeah, this is about inner join, we can see. And now let's see if let me show you one more thing here. Okay, now let's see, what if you want to print only a unique department? Okay, you want to print only unique department. In that case, what we can do? We can use group by, right? We can directly use group by, and we can write group by department number. So it will do it uniquely. Okay, what error we are getting here? Okay, department number we have to mention. DM dot department number. Still we are getting error. What is the error? I can't see. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to use group by before order by. These are the rules that we need to follow. So be careful of that. Okay, now let me execute. So see, we have only these departments, right? We do not have 2, we do not have 10, we do not have 11. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do not have 1 also, because 1 was not present in department manager duplicate. Okay, so unique were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So try to understand this. Okay, I will put this code in GitHub, but try to do coding by yourself. Try to relate the tables, how we have done this, you will get it. Or if you face issues, you can take small tables and then you can apply inner join on that. You will see how that will work. Okay, now let me show you one more thing. See, I have mentioned here dp.department number is equal to dm.department number. So is there going to be any change if I'm going to write on dm here and dp here? Let's see. Let me remove group by. No, there is going to be no change. Okay, so it doesn't matter because you're just mentioning that on the basis of same column, join these two. So if you write it here or if you write that here, it doesn't matter. Okay, but it's better to follow the sequence. So yeah, it's good that I'm using department duplicate DP before. So it was good to write DP first. So that is why I written DP before than DM. Okay, so it's good to follow the sequence. Now, second thing is, what if I'm going to write down DP here? Okay, now let's see what is going to happen. So again, 20 records. So again, it is not going to change because it is still extracting those columns that are common in both of those. Number doesn't matter. If in one column we have only 1 and in another column we have 3, we'll get all. Okay, we'll get all 3 because still they are common, right? So yeah, like that we can understand this. Okay, and yeah, one more thing. If you say that in department number also in department duplicate table and in department manager table, in both of those there were some null values. So why they are not considered? Because null means something which is missing. It's not doesn't mean that they're equal. Null and null, they are not equal. It represents something is missing from there, and we do not know what is that. So we cannot join null values. Okay, so be careful of that also. I think I have covered most of the things, but still if you get any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe if you like my videos. And in the next video, we are going to learn about left join and keep on revising, keep on learning. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.